Welcome back to Clockwise Crypto, where we help you move forward towards financial freedom with crypto assets. We're going to be diving into ApeCoin. Let's see. Stay tuned. So diving into ApeCoin, what is ApeCoin? So ApeCoin is the governance token for the recently launched Ape crypto ecosystem that now offers a host of features to its users. The Ape ecosystem focuses on promoting a community development, incentivizing work towards the metaverse. The ApeCoin will be an innovative decentralized protocol layer that can drive the meta culture. DAOs have become an essential element for creating a community-driven blockchain ecosystem and its decision-making in a decentralized manner. The Ape Foundation has an ecosystem fund that has been accessed to different wallets to pay for expenses directed to by their DAO. So ApeCoin is an exciting new cryptocurrency, so we can dive in and see how they're going to collaborate on the governance process and really towards their success as a crypto, as it just launched on March 17th. So looking here, we will see it's currently sitting at $13.93, and this is after a huge pump. So of course, when it first launched, it pumped up to about, the all-time high was about $39. I want to say, might be a little higher, about $40. It pumped up to $39.88, and huge pump. So that might have been a time for people to take profit, but really wanted to dive in and see, is this something that for me, and give you all the information for you to do your own research. Is this a project that we will be looking at? So max supply is 1 billion tokens, and looking at the governance part of it and the DAO the governance part is really what interests me, because when we talk about governance, that's part of the whole decentralization piece. So the demand right now for ApeCoin is so high that even the prices rose just after the launch. So ApeCoin, they're saying, has been quite innovative in their strategy to capitalize on market sentiment. As we look at the push of NFTs, we look at the push of really just decentralized, tokenized assets. The perfect time to divest in ApeCoin, they're saying, is right now. But this is right when all the hype is. So for me, when it first launched on the 17th, I wanted to wait for the hype to go down. Unless I got in pre-sale, I always wait for the hype because I want to get a real idea of the actual price. So looking here, right, we're on the 45-minute time frame, really, because it just launched and it just hit exchanges. So looking here, I think we're starting to see the actual price in the current market conditions right now. Just going over little technicals real quick, we do see here that this could be a level of resistance right here, and that's about $14.34. We do see how it is a little too early to say it's a $40 token right now, but we are seeing a bit of resistance at this price point right here. So that's something to pay attention to. I would honestly love to see we get around this in the single digits, just because right now, it's new. So I think based on $1 billion, having $1 billion token, I really want to see this trend line right here broken for us to get a real idea of the price point, and really just not going off the hype. So you never want to buy the hype. You always want to sell the hype. So this would be a great reason why you saw a huge pump up and a massive sell off with ApeCoin. So diving into the project, just what I can see based off what's on the website, that's kind of what's available for public view. The DAO governance is really what interests me. So the guiding values are boldness. We don't shy away from the weird, hard, or the new. Equality, transparency, collective responsibility, and persistence. Proposal process. So the Ape DAO is launching a community-led governance with a formal proposal process provided by one implemented and proven out over time by Ethereum's EIP system. Proposal categories. There are three main categories for APE improvement proposal: core, process, and informational. And diving into that, so I like that they have a process for their governance system. I like it's just not saying it, but I love that there's a process. That means that there's some thought put into it. It's not just saying, "Yep, we're here," and the hype is here. Voting, which is big. When we talk about decentralization, we talk about governance, voting, so giving the people a voice, that's big. So APE's DAO consensus mechanism aims to make placing votes fair, transparent, and low cost, so that APE coin holders can participate in making the decision making of the DAO. Voting mechanism, it doesn't require gas payment, that's big. Ensures transparency, expands governance participation for all holders of APE coin. The voting process and really going to voter delegations. So this is really good stuff right here. I really recommend you guys take a look into it. This is really good stuff. We talk about voting process, and it kind of has the same process as Cardano, having a structured process for people to have a voice, to vote, and to make decisions on the network. This is big. So looking at the future of what they're trying to do, over time, ApeCoin DAO will transition the proposal and voting mechanisms into a full on-chain platform in a form determined by the community. That's big. People are having a voice with this project, and I love it. Hearing DAO members take care of administrative, project management, and moderation tasks to replace the company appointed. That's big. Creating a community steering committee, implementing on-chain voting annually to elect members for DAO boards. The initial board is in place for a shorter term of 6 months. That's big. I like what I'm seeing here. And let's go into really the governance once more. I kind of want to see how this is broken down with the process. So the proposal process, it starts with gives us the core. It gives us, how they make that decision. But scrolling down here, the proposal template is really what I wanted to get into. Proposal typically includes the AIP idea, the AIP draft, and the AIP analyst report, going into the AIP moderation, post-moderation, administrative team review, live AIP, final AIP, and then finally implementation. So I love that they have different phases for rolling things out. I love that the voting aspect of it, that really is big for me when we talk about decentralized platforms, decentralized projects. I love that people are going to be able to have a voice. Holders are going to have a seat at the table. That's really what, this entire movement of crypto is all about. Anybody can have a seat at the table and place a vote, and the people decide. So I love this about ApeCoin. The voting process, this is big. I'm gonna continue to take a look at this. Like I said, for me, I just think it's currently a little overpriced. I really think it's a little overpriced. I do not think ApeCoin is worth $14.50 right now. Now, with the implementation and them doing what they say they're gonna do, when we talk about the governance and how they're gonna roll this out, for sure, on different DAOs, sure, 100%. Being for the Web3 economy, 100%. But as we stand right now, with the launch just being on the 17th, so not even just 10 days ago, I do not think with 1 billion tokens, ApeCoin is worth $14.50. Now, with that being said, based on everything that's rolling out, based on what I see, based on what they're trying to do, I do believe that ApeCoin will be a valuable part of crypto. as we stand right now, I do not feel like it's worth $14.50. I do think a single digit ape coin, anywhere from $6 to, I would say anywhere from $6 to $9.50 would kind of be my price range for ApeCoin as we stand right now. So we'll see how they do with governance, how they do with the proposal process, and I'm gonna still take a good look at this as we talk about really giving ApeCoin holders a voice to make decisions. I love that. I really think that they're gonna do well if they stay true to these processes and the voting mechanisms and the overall governance of the platform. I do think it'll be a really good project to take a look at. Like I said, I would rather have it around here, anywhere from $9.50. So this low right here, anywhere from $9.50 down to $6. This area. So I would need to see us break right here and come down to give me a true price based off of launch. And this is just 10 days in. So a lot can change, every month, 2-3 months, a lot can change. But as we stand right now, that's the price point I'm looking at as we look at ApeCoin. I really think it's an interesting project, and I'm gonna be taking a deeper look into it. And I recommend you do the same. I'll see you in the next video.